When I look at a pipeline to start reviewing the pipeline, I can almost immediately see, am I looking at a pipeline of a sales expert, or am I looking at a pipeline of somebody who is not that experienced in sales? And 4 elements help me in defining this. The first one is the ICP. Is the pipeline filled with customers that match the ICP, that match the ideal customer profile? Or is it not? For example, if your ideal customer profile is aimed into a general manager in the logistics sector, for example, then I would like to see the majority of the opportunities, the majority of the deals that are really matching that profile. At the same time, if the size of the companies are well defined, then more or less the opportunity value should be the same. And if it is not the same, then for example, I would need to know if the first project is a pilot and will then be followed by an upsell. The second element is the documentation. So what is important that when you give a pipeline review, that what you report into your CRM is the same that what you say. And if you say, okay, I'm in the negotiation stage, for example, then I see that, okay, yes, you have spoken with the decision maker, everything you said is true, there you have done the activity, you have performed the demo, this was the outcome, so that really everything is documented, that supports what you report to your management. In other pipeline reviews with less experienced people, this is very often not the case. There is a mismatch and there are quite some gaps in the entire process. The third thing is the movement of the opportunities, because this shows that there is control. This shows that the sales expert works with gates, whether it's defined by the organization or whether the sales expert defined it themselves, where they say, okay, listen, when these conditions are met, then I will move the opportunity to the next stage. If they're not met, I will just keep this opportunity in that certain stage. That does not mean that there won't be any activity. However, it means that this opportunity stays there until we can open the gates, until the condition is met and move it to the next stage. And then the fourth element is that the pipeline is well balanced. A sales expert understands that you need to constantly progress the pipeline and build the pipeline. Meaning in progressing the pipeline, it means that closing deals is important. But when you close deals, whether you win them or you close deals because you lose them or you start nurturing them, then it means you will have fewer opportunities, fewer deals in your pipeline. So you need to start prospecting again, need to start building new opportunities again at the beginning of your pipeline. And with less experienced people, you often see an imbalance. Either you have quite some deals that you're closing, that you're negotiating with, and all the focus goes into closing mode. However, this creates gaps. Since you don't prospect, you will have a gap in your revenue cycle for the coming 30, 60 days. So an experienced salesperson will constantly work on getting that pipeline filled with new opportunities. And those are the 4 elements where I can see that I'm working with either a sales expert in my pipeline reviews or with a person that is not that experienced in sales. Can you recognize this? Please let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please subscribe.